Hey y'all, my name is Sean O'Neill, and I'm one of the assistant directors in the Academic Achievement Center. And I wanted to record a little video just to show you about the TracCloud system. So TracCloud is a scheduler that helps connect you to academic resources on campus to help you on your journey to success. So this is the dashboard view. I will let you know the first time that you log in, you're going to see a screen that just asks you to confirm your name, your pronouns, and your cell phone number, and also whether or not you want to opt into text messaging. Those options can be changed at any time. We just want to get that information from you right at the beginning of the semester, each semester. So if you fill that out and then later change your mind, you can just click Edit Bio here, and you can change that. So that's the very first thing that you'll see. From there, you'll see this dashboard view. And we've got our welcome message here that includes links to all of the different sites for all of the services that are using TracCloud to schedule, as well as their email addresses. We've got a little notification message up here that might change throughout the semester to let you know about things that might be important to know. We've got the scheduled appointments block here. So this is going to show you anything that you have scheduled for this particular date. So you can also use the week or list view to change how this looks. So you can see I've got nothing scheduled this week. And then we've got the search for appointments box, and we're going to spend some time in this module and I'll show you how it works. The center visits button here is just going to show you a list of what appointments that you've actually had. So basically every time you visited should show on here. And that's filterable by length of time. And then there's also the Edit Bio button, which I mentioned, and the calendar URL if you want to export your scheduled appointments from TracCloud into another scheduling system. You can do that. It's only one way, so it goes from here to there, but some folks find that handy. All right, so let's talk about the search for appointments box. So to use this, essentially, you'll just open it up and you'll start by selecting a course. Now this select a course is only going to show you courses that you are currently registered for in the current term, in addition to a non-course option. So let's say you're writing the next great American novel and you want to go to the Writing Center about it, not course specific, you can select not course specific. There's also an option for workshops if you want to see the workshop schedule, and there'll be an option for academic skills as well if that's something you want to develop. So in this case, because it's the beginning of the semester, I'm just going to select non-course and show you what we've got there. We do have an option to restrict your search further right from the get-go. I usually recommend that you leave this blank, but if, for example, you were only wanting to see tutoring sessions and nothing else, you could select that. Or if you were only interested in seeing speech practice sessions at the Speaking Center, you could filter by that if you'd like. I usually, again, recommend leaving that blank because you can filter it later on. But if there's something specific, you can filter it right from the get-go. And then we're going to click Search. When we click Search, the Search for an Appointments box comes up, and it's going to show you everything that's available for the particular time that you've selected. And you'll see for today or tomorrow and the next day, we've got a couple of different options. From here, you can filter it by clicking on the little dots. Say you only wanted to see appointments that were on Thursdays, and you can see it automatically updated in the background there. Or if you only wanted to see drop-in sessions, or if you only wanted to see group sessions. And then you can also say, okay, don't show me anything that's not in person, and that will update as well. So you can filter it here for anything that you like. From the options, you'll see we've got a couple of different colors that are showing. So we've got this kind of blue color, a green color, and a yellow color. That's just a shortcut way of knowing the type of appointment. So this light blue means drop-in. And that's not something that you necessarily can schedule. That's like, this is available, you can just stop in during this time from 11 to 11:30. Green is one-on-one, and then this yellow color is a group appointment. You can click on the name of the person to see information about their specific, like their profile or a photo, if they've got one uploaded. You can click on the name of the center and it will give you information about that center, where it is and what it does. And then if you just click in the box generally, it'll give you those session details. So this is drop-in online availability in the Academic Achievement Center with Sean on Thursday the 4th at 11 o'clock. Since this is a drop-in appointment, I can't reserve it, but I can say, send me a text message reminder when this session becomes open, which is kind of nice. So if you see a drop-in time that you're like, oh, I want to go to that, you can say, oh, text me 10 minutes before the session begins and remind me. And you'll see here, yeah, 15 minutes ahead or 10 minutes ahead. Let's go back to our search results. So there's our drop-in. For one-on-one and group appointments, you can actually book these and reserve them, unlike drop-in where you're just going to show up. So if I wanted to reserve this one-on-one appointment, I would click on the box and it would pull up the details. It's going to show me the start time, the end time, the duration. Then there's a checkbox here for whether or not I want this session online. If I leave this checkbox checked, you'll notice that the location is a link. If I uncheck this checkbox, then it's going to change to a physical location. So you have the opportunity, in this particular case, to choose whether it's online or in person. Not all sessions have that option, but this particular one does. And then I can also leave a note here if I have any questions or comments that I want to leave for the person I'm scheduling with, or if there's a document I want to upload, I can upload that as well. So the other cool thing about the searches is that there is the ability to do recurring appointments. So if there's an option for recurring, you'll see a box that will show that says repeat this appointment weekly. In this case, it's scheduled to repeat weekly for the current week and the next week. So on August 5th and August 12th. If I want to book both of those appointments right now, all I have to do is leave this checkbox checked. If I only want to schedule for today and I don't want to schedule for the 12th, I can just uncheck that box. So we can see the difference there. And then lastly, you still have a comments box and a documents box, even for group sessions. Now let's say you're looking at these options and none of these times work for you. You can load further out into the future, up to 21 days in advance. So you can't schedule now for the end of the term, but you could schedule for later in the month. And if there's still not any times that work for you, okay, you can actually click this little button down here at the bottom that says unable to find appointment. And so you can say, oh yeah, none of these times work for me. I need something that's in the evening. If you click here, it's going to ask you what you were hoping to find and what you found instead. So you could say, I was hoping for something in the early evening, online, small group. And what did you find instead? Midday appointments. And submit. And when you do that, what it's actually going to do is it's going to send a notification to me letting me know that you needed some additional availability. We'll work with our staff. We'll figure out if that's a need we can meet. We can't always meet every appointment request, but if we get one, we're going to try to do our best. And so that's how you'll let us know if you don't see anything that works for you. So this is the TracCloud system. It's pretty adaptable. So as you're going through, you'll be able to schedule your appointments, see verification of your appointment details. You'll be able to check how much time you've spent in the various offices, and you'll also be able to reach out to folks. So if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. You can either reach out to the specific office that you're trying to schedule with, or you can just reach out to me, and aac@uncg.edu is my email address, so you can get a hold of me that way. All right, so there's your TracCloud walkthrough. I hope this was helpful, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.